Yo, what is up guys? It's Matt from Top Tier coming at you with another video today. Today we have an interesting one. Today I'm doing the best-selling Xbox 360 titles of all time. Now Xbox 360 is a console that I absolutely loved. It's probably my favorite Xbox console. I haven't played the Series X, of course. I can't get my hands on one, and I probably won't get one, to be honest. I just don't really see the point in it. I might pick up a PS5 though, but yeah, back in the day, Xbox 360 was the shit. There's no denying that, as you can tell by looking at this great lineup of games here. Yeah, for sure. So we're gonna go ahead and get into this here. I have a couple different tiers today. Of course, we have never played. Unfortunately, there's a lot of these games that I've never played, so some of them might have to go into that tier. We've got D, we've got C, we've got B, A, S, and top tier, of course. So yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this. One more thing I might want to add is that there's no real criteria to this list. This is just kind of subjective based off of how much I enjoyed each of these games. I've played a good portion of these, but a good portion I haven't as well, because there's just so many games here for the system. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump right into it. And we're gonna go in order here. We're gonna kick it off with Ghost Recon 2 Advanced Warfighter. This one, I played the first one, I haven't played the second one, so I can't really give this a rating. I'm gonna have to put it in the never played tier. Army of Two, I played a little bit of it, it was okay, I'm giving it a C. I'm gonna go kind of quickly here because we have so many games to get through at this point. Assassin's Creed 2, probably out of all the ones on the 360, this is probably one of the better ones. I'm giving it an A. Assassin's Creed 3, okay, not as good as 1 or 2 in my opinion. I'm gonna give it a B. Brotherhood I heard is fantastic, but I unfortunately have never played Brotherhood. So I'm gonna put that never played. A lot of the earlier Assassin's Creed games I haven't played, to be honest. Assassin's Creed 1, I'm gonna put that right alongside Assassin's Creed 3 in the B tier. Revelations, I never played Revelations. That's going into the never played tier. The Batman games are pretty good. Arkham City, I'm gonna give this a... yeah, and don't take this the wrong way. There's just so many good games, it's hard to really judge these properly. So I'm gonna go ahead and give it a B tier. I mean, these are all. I mean, you have to remember these are all the best of the Xbox 360. So if a game that you love gets a lower ranking, just keep in mind that that's probably why. Never played it. Battlefield, Battlefield Bad Company games I loved, and they're pretty damn good. I'm gonna go ahead and give them a B. Battlefield 3, this is probably the Battlefield game that I played the most. I sunk so many hours in this game back when I was in the military. Me and my buddies used to just stay up late and play this game and, you know, get drunk, and it was just a good time. So, yeah, I absolutely love Battlefield 3. I'm giving it an A tier. Now, BioShock 2. The BioShock games are absolutely fantastic. I'm gonna give... Okay, here's how I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna give 2 a B tier. The original BioShock an S tier. First S tier in the list. BioShock Infinite, a lot of people love this game. I didn't care for it as much. Then again, I only played about halfway through it, but I'm gonna give it a C tier. The Borderlands games are pretty good too. I'm gonna give 1 a B and probably 2 a B as well. I never played this. I'm not really familiar. I don't remember what this is. Borderlands pre-sequel. The OG CODs, yeah, I'm gonna give them a C. I don't really remember. It's been so many years since I played the OG CODs. I'm gonna give 2 and 3 a C tier just because I remember them being fairly mediocre and I don't really remember a whole lot about them. Black Ops 2, probably the Black Ops game that I played the least. I'm gonna give it a C tier. It was an alright game. I like Black Ops 1 quite a bit more. I'm gonna give Black Ops 1 an A tier. I don't know if that's controversial or not, but whatever. Okay, the OG Call of Duty back in the day, this was the shit, man. This is getting an S tier. This might even be a top tier. Yeah, this is a top tier game for me. I think the OG Call of Duty was the shit. You know, actually, I'm gonna give it an S tier. Dude, this came out back when I was in high school, and we used to play this game endlessly. This game had me so pumped. This game absolutely, it still looks good. It still looks gorgeous to this day. I think they remastered and all that, but the original still looks even gorgeous to this day. So I'm gonna give Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare an S. Modern Warfare 2. This was my shit right here, man. This is probably my favorite Call of Duty game of all time. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, I'm giving Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 a top tier. World at War, I'm gonna give it... This is controversial, I know for sure, but Call of Duty World at War is one of my favorite Call of Duty games of all time. I remember I played this just before, I think I was 18 just before I went in the military, and this was one game that really got me pumped up. I love this game. It was really visceral. I mean, this is definitely probably one of the most violent CODs and one of the most realistic. But yeah, very good game. Call of Duty World at War gets an S for me. I don't care if you guys don't like that. It's one of my favorites personally. Crackdown I didn't really like Crackdown. I'm giving it I didn't like Crackdown. I'm giving it the first D on this list or whatever. I don't know if there's Dance Central. Never played it. Dark Souls. OG Dark Souls is definitely. I'm giving OG. Yeah, I'm putting OG Dark Souls in the top tier list. Top tier. Dead Island. I don't think I ever played Dead Island. Never played. DOA 4. Never played it. Dead Rising 2. The Dead Rising games are very good. I'm gonna give it an A. Dead Rising 3. I don't think I ever played Dead Rising 3. Dead Space 3. This is probably the weakest of all the Dead Space games, but it was still pretty good. And for that, I'm gonna go ahead and give it a B. Yeah, if you guys don't know, I absolutely love the Dead Space franchise. It's one of my favorites of all time. I really wish they'd make another Dead Space game. That would be awesome. But I'm not going to ramble on about it too much because we got a lot of games to get through. So anyways, the OG Dead Space, easily an S tier for sure. The OG Dead Space is probably my favorite Dead Space, if I'm being honest. If I'm being dead honest. So I'm giving that an S tier. Dishonored, I never played the Dishonored games. Fable 2, I never played it. Never really got into Fable. The Fallout games, definitely, to me, these are both A-tier games. New Vegas and Fallout 3 for sure. Fight Night Round 3, I never played it. I'm not really a sports game guy, especially Fight Night. I never really got in that series. The Forza games are excellent. Forza 2 Motorsport, really, really good. I'm going to give that an S tier. Loved it. Forza Motorsport, yeah, this is also a tier as well. I love the Forza games. They're awesome. I like racing. I like these type of games. I like Gran Turismo. Like Gran Turismo on the PS1 was one of the first racing games I ever got into as a kid, way back when that first came out. And that was a lot of fun. But I think the Forza games are just even better than that. So yeah, I'm giving that an A. The Gears of War games. The OG Gears of War is probably a top tier on the Xbox 360. I'm gonna be honest. Really good game. Really good game. One of the best on the system for sure. The other Gears of War games are pretty good too, but for me, the OG was definitely where it's at. Gears of War 2 is definitely an S tier though. And sadly, I never played 3 actually, to be honest with you. So, Judgment, I never played Judgment either. Ghost Recon Advanced Warfighter was okay, but it doesn't top any of these other games for sure. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a C tier. Grand Theft Auto 4, you know where this is going, man. If you've seen my Grand Theft Auto tier list, this is going in the top tier, even above S even. Grand Theft Auto 5 is good, but it's not, the 360 version of it isn't the best version of the game. And it's crazy that this is coming out on PS5 too. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and give Grand Theft Auto 5 a, is it an S tier? Yeah, I'm gonna put Grand Theft Auto 5 in an S tier. There's just there's better ways to play Grand Theft Auto 5 than the janky ass 360 version. I mean, it's okay, but yeah. Guitar Hero 2, I'm gonna give that a. The Guitar Hero games are good, not really my thing, but I'm gonna give them 8. Yeah, Legends of Rock World Tour. Yeah, I think the Guitar Hero games probably deserve an A. I only played them briefly. I didn't really get heavily into them as other people did, but yeah, I'm gonna give them a tier. Now we have the Halo games here. This is probably the golden age of Halo, in my opinion, was the Xbox 360. And yeah, Halo 3, ODS, I mean, these are all great games. I think these are all probably worthy of the, it's hard to say. I love Halo, but I'm not the biggest Halo fan, I'll be honest. But these are very, very excellent games, all of them. So I'm gonna go ahead and give them all the S tier, for sure. Halo 4 I didn't quite like as much, still good. I'm gonna give it an A tier. Halo, oh, this is the Anniversary Collection. I didn't actually touch this one. Let's see, Halo Wars. I never played Halo Wars. It looked kind of cool, but I never really got into it. Hitman, never played it. Just Cause 2. I like the Just Cause games. They're not top tier games, but I'm gonna go ahead and give it a B. I really actually like Just Cause 3 was awesome. That was a fun game. Connect Adventures. No, these are never played these. I never really could get into the Connect. LA Noire. I really like the Super Beard Bros playthrough of this. Shout out to the Beard Bros. But I'm gonna go ahead and give this a. I think, as far as this goes, LA Noire is a B tier. The Left 4 Dead games are. Oh man, these games are awesome, dude. I'm gonna go ahead and give them both S tiers. Left 4 Dead 1 and 2. Left 4 Dead was hugely. I mean, I remember back when I was in high school, like when the 360 was really popping. Like Left 4 Dead was the shit. And it was for like several years after that. So I'm gonna go ahead and get. I love both the Left 4 Dead games. Any of the Valve games really are awesome. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and give Left 4 Dead 1 and 2 a S tier. Lost Planet. It was an okay game, kind of forgettable. I don't really remember it a whole lot. I did have this, but I never got too into it. Madden 7, 8, and 9. I did play them very briefly. Madden 07, I remember playing. Oh, gosh, I don't even feel right rating these. I'm gonna go ahead and give them a never played. I'm not really that big into Madden, I'll be honest. Marvel Ultimate Alliance, never played. The Mass Effect games. These are probably. It's hard to say. I'm gonna put the Mass Effects in A tier. Okay, we don't have many more to get through. Minecraft is going to be a. Minecraft is definitely, for me, probably an S tier. I think that's about right. So this is getting kind of long here. What do we have next? Ninja Gaiden 2, never played it. Oblivion, awesome game, definitely an S tier. I actually liked Oblivion more than Skyrim, if I'm honest. That was just an awesome game. I'm gonna go ahead and give it an S tier. The Orange Box was badass, dude. S tier for sure. I mean, it's almost top tier worthy, but I don't know. I feel like the PC version of these is better, but the console versions of these games are alright too. But yeah, the Orange Box is such a good value for what you get, so I'm gonna go ahead and give it an S tier. Perfect Dark Zero, never played it. Portal 2, Portal 2 is an S tier as well. Definitely, I couldn't put Portal 2 any lower than that for sure. So giving Portal 2 the S. Rainbow Six Vegas, both the Vegas games, awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and give them an A tier. Red Dead Redemption, you know where this is going, man. This is definitely the original Red Dead Redemption. That's getting a top tier for me. That was one of my favorites. I almost like the original Red Dead Redemption more than Red Dead Redemption 2, to be honest. One of my favorite games, so that is getting a top tier for me. Resident Evil 5, not one of. You know how much I love Resident Evil. Resident Evil 5 is not one of the stronger games. I'm gonna do my top 10 Resident Evil video as soon as Resident Evil 8 drops and I play through that. But for me, Resident Evil 5 gets the A tier. I can't give it any higher than that. I'm sorry. As much as I love Resident Evil, it's not one of my favorites. The Rock Band games, also very good. I'm gonna give them both A tiers as well. Saints Row, the original Saints Row was a hell of a lot of fun. I'm gonna give it an A tier. Because I think Saints Row 2 was actually a little better than that, and Saints Row 2 is going to get the S from me. I love Saints Row kind of fell off a cliff for me, but the first two games were awesome. I mean, that was when we were kind of in a drought for Grand Theft Auto, so I really like the Saints Row games and the freedom they give you. So Saints Row 1 gets A tier, Saints Row 2 gets an S. Skyrim is gonna go up probably next to Oblivion it's definitely an S tier game on the console. You could argue for top tier, but I think for me, I'm gonna give Skyrim an S. Force Unleashed, never played this. Tomb Raider was very good. I'm gonna give it an A tier. UFC Undisputed, I never played this one. Viva Pinata, never played it. The Walking Dead, I actually have never played this game. It looks really good. And XCOM, I'm gonna give it an A tier for me. But you know, that's just my opinion. But anyways, yeah, so that does it for the Xbox 360, the best-selling Xbox 360 games of all time. Let me know if you guys had an Xbox 360, and let me know what your favorite games are for sure. You know, there's a lot of these games that I haven't played, and I'm sorry about that. I can't really go back and, I mean, I could play them now, but I've got so many other games on my list. But yeah, the Xbox 360 was one hell of a console, that's for sure. No doubt about that. So many great games on the system. But yeah, let me know what your guys' favorite Xbox 360 games are in the comment section below. And as always, yeah, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Definitely consider subscribing if you enjoy this kind of stuff. You know, it really helps me out. I mean, I appreciate it. I've been getting a lot of support lately, and I just want to keep that going, keep going in the right direction. So yeah, if you guys like this kind of stuff, please be sure to consider subscribing. Anyways, yeah, that'll be it for now. Until next time, guys. Peace.